far this spring?
I think he's getting more comfortable in what we're doing. From a playbook standpoint, he understands a little bit more where guys are going to be, where they should be, where his eyes should be at certain times. He's not ready yet. There's still some indecision at times that he needs to work through, and that's one what this spring was for, and then what this continue with the summer build-up will be for him as well.
What kind of progress has Khalil made this spring?
Super excited about Khalil. He's got a world of talent, man, and he's just in. I can't say it on camera. He's in a poop storm right now mentally, trying to figure it all out. But the kid's working his tail off. It's very important to him, and he is a world-class competitor. The thing I like about Khalil is that it's important to him, and he's going to do whatever it takes for him to get this thing. And he's shown flashes already just because of his athleticism, throwing and running, both, throughout the spring that just tell you that this kid's going to be special or has a chance to be.
You think of him as, or some people think of him as an athlete playing quarterback or whatever maybe. Is he a better thrower than people think?
Much better. I mean, we wouldn't offer him as a quarterback if we didn't think he could throw, and you'll see. He's a kid that has a tremendous hose for an arm, but he also understands how to throw a touch. And so he's just not a thrower, he's a passer. Now, there's some fine-tuning and mechanics that we got to continue to work on, just like most of them we do. But he's a lot further along than what he was, I think, even last year at times when he played high school.
Which gets you excited for, next couple of months off or whatever it may be, so what he looks like in the summer.
Absolutely. The summer's going to be big for him. And Anu and Brandon have both been great to him because they're taking him under his wing and they're helping teaching him as well. So whenever I'm not there teaching him, I can look back and I see those guys coaching him up, And that's when you know you got a good group of guys and your quarterbacks are starting to get it because they're actually now coaching somebody else instead of just me coaching all of them at the same time.
When you're looking at him mentally, though, is he further along through one semester than maybe most typical freshmen?
Khalil?
Yeah.
He will be. Yeah. I mean, he's. That's why I told him. That's why you're here. You're going to feel like you're sinking. You're drowning with all the terminology. But now everything's starting to come to him a little bit. So yeah, I think he's definitely progressed mentally. It's just a matter he's got to. We don't stop. We keep building. And so when you put new things in, you can't forget about what you did, and that's kind of where he's at. So that's how you know he's a young guy. But yeah, I'm pleased with him, and he'll continue to get better with him.
Spring about technique, and you mentioned kind of more focus on mechanics, things like that. How far is that from just this small sample size?
That's what I was saying. I think he's a better passer than what you saw when you went and watched him in the fall in high school at Sarah. He's better now than what he was when he first got here. And it's because he works on his fundamentals. He works on his technique. Is he ready? No. But he does. I told him he shows some flashes to where you just sit back and you think, wow, this kid has a chance to be special. You know what I mean? And I really believe that. So his best football's ahead of him.
How about with Brandon and on it too?
Same. They're getting better. Brandon's tightened up a little bit. He got that long Randall Cunningham type of delivery sometimes, but at the same time, we're trying to tighten him down. Some guys just have a different or natural throw motion that's maybe not the norm per se. But as long as they're accurate and as long as the balls get down on time, I think that's the most important thing. And Brandon's did a much better job at this spring. He's quickening up his delivery, which is what I was trying to work on.
Sorry, do you change motions or do you work with what they have?
You know what? I think I'm not that good to change a motion. These guys that say they can, I haven't seen a whole lot of it done. I've seen them tweak it. I've seen them try to, quicken deliveries up and things of that nature. So for me, I'm more of a tweak where he work with what he's got. Let's tweak it and let's make it better if we can. Let's make it quicker. Let's make it more efficient. Timing and accuracy is the most important thing in terms of throwing the football at this level. So, obviously what we do offensively, it requires a kid to have a certain skill set athletically that hopefully you get that skill set plus the athleticism, plus the accuracy and the timing. When you get that, you get a very special quarterback. So that's what we're working on with all these guys.
With Anu missing some time during the spring, did that kind of benefit the other guys too, being able to get them more reps in a single practice?
Absolutely. I mean, it's giving Brandon Dawkins a chance to run with the ones 3/4 of the spring, and not just because Anu's hurt. I mean, I put Brandon in to run with some ones to create some competition. Those guys, I want them to feel fire under their feet, and no one be comfortable. I'm the one, I'm the two. We don't do that. I mean, we want them always competing, and they got to feel that as well. So, yeah, absolutely, it's helped Khalil, it's helped Brandon a lot.
When you see Brandon running with the ones, does he look like a different, better quarterback when he's with that group?
He's better than he was in the fall. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Is he ready to play against BYU yet? No. But he's better than he was in the fall. And our goal was to try to get him ready to go by the fall. If he's the guy, then so be it. If he's not, on who's the guy, we gotta have 2 to 3 guys ready to go come September or whatever the date is for BYU.
What is it going to take for someone to beat out Anu?
Obviously, the one thing Anu has is he's battle tested. He's got a lot of experience. He's had a lot of success, and he understands what we're doing offensively. It's going to take someone to come in to be as smart as Anu, to make as smarter decisions or better decisions of Anu, and be able to function within what we're doing and score points with our offense. Brandon proved to me that he could do that in Arizona State. Some people don't think he had the greatest game. I looked at it and thought it was for a tough situation and being a 3. I thought he'd come in and played very well, particularly in certain spots. He kept us in the game, and to me, he proved that he's worthy to get himself in the competition with the 1s and 2s and have an opportunity. So, can he overtake it? We shall see.